I'm gonna keep this secret. I'm gonna close my body now.
Hello guys, I promise this is my end of the Boston era, Prison of Boston, James Bond era with Down of the Day. I watched it last night along with Was Not Enough. I think this might be the fourth or fifth time I've seen this film. James Bond, interesting, it's just a James Bond film where there's, it's been a long time since I watched it for the first time after its theatrical release. I think it took me like a year after it came out to actually watch it for the first time. I enjoyed it the first time because as a kid, I was really impressionable as a kid. But looking back now, I actually like this more than Was Not Enough. I think this is more entertaining, over top and gampy at times, but still more entertaining nonetheless compared to Was Not Enough. It does have a good beginning. Jay Bond gets on a permission to infiltrate a renegade North Korean colonel, gets betrayed, gets caught, gets tortured. First time we see Bond get tortured, so it's got a quite dark, gritty beginning. Then the infamous Bond Madonna James Bond I Know They theme kicks in and the film goes downhill from there. The worst James Bond film of all time, Down the Day by Madonna. Hands down, the worst James Bond film of all time, Down the Day. Absolute earache. I put this in my film, in my movie review, so you can get nostalgia about this film. Helping this film's nostalgia and keep your attention span going. This is Pierce Brosnan's last outing James Bond. Well, technically on film, it's his last James Bond performance, fourth and last. However, he did a James Bond game 2 years later called Everything and Nothing, which is official, in my opinion, is official sign off, sending off Swan Song as James Bond, which is a much better storyline. James Bond experience overall compared down a day, much better. If you haven't played it Everything and Nothing, he's a must James Bond fan. For me, that's the final send off to Pierce Brosnan, that's his Swan Song, not Down a Day. In my book, Pierce Brosnan's last performance is with Everything and Nothing. It's a hell of a game, best James Bond game of all time. One of the best James Bond storylines of all time. One of the best James Bond villains of all time, Willem Dafoe's. Nikolai something. But he's got Halle Berry. But there's a lot of, because this is the 40th anniversary of James Bond, there's quite a few James Bond references to all the films with the Halle Berry swims in a bikini, come out of the beach scene, come out of the water, Honey Rider reference to Dr. No. There's the James Bond villain. Gustavs, what's his name? Gustav Graves, who flies off. As part of a promotion, he jets off and flies off in a parachute. The parachute's case has got the United Kingdom. Remember, this is the Thunderball flying jet scene. So there are a few references to other James Bond films. I've Halle Berry, Jinx. She's a mid-tier Bond girl. There was Rosamund Pike in the film debut of Miranda Foss, who's a MI6 agent, destined to help James Bond from the mysterious Gustav Graves, who turns out to be a man trust the alter ego of the colonel he tried to infiltrate in the beginning, using some type of DNA gene therapy where you can change your alter DNA. The return of Judi Dench in a final on-screen role as this is the first time you have John, first and only time, live action, first and only time we see John Cleese as Q, replaces the late Desmond Llewellyn. He's always the first and only theatrical performance as Q. He does return in Everything Nothing. You have Samantha Bond, final performance as Moneypenny. Like I said over the top, you got this film was released the same year as the Vin Diesel film Triple X. So this film highly influenced by Triple X with the extreme stunt scene, James Bond jet skiing, and the him and the Aston Martin bank, which can go invisible. Like I said, over the top was entertaining nonetheless. It's not my least favorite Bond. It's my second least favorite Bond film. I think GoldenEye is number one, then Tom Member Dies, Die Another Day wasn't enough as my least favorite in that order. Yeah, Madonna as a cameo, the theme song as a present structure. The best, so there are some good scenes, action scenes with with Bond fighting, good stuff, grass or adventure match. That's probably my favorite part of the film, other than the torture scene. Yeah, a girl fight between Halle Berry's character Jinx and Rosamund Pike, who turned out to be the one that betrayed Bond in North Korea. Miranda Foss, a good fight scene. Like I said, it's 5 out of 10, two and a half stars out of five. Next is in chill, alcohol required. It's not a fantastic James Bond. It's not my. It's lower end of the James Bond film scale. I won't lie to you. You're not into the over top James Bond films. You more dark, gritty James Bond films. It's not for you. This ain't GoldenEye. For Your Eyes Only. Spy Who Loved Me. The Doctor No, Much Love. Not the top tier James Bond film. But I do like it more than Octopussy. I do like it more than Moonraker. I do like it more than Was Not Enough. I do like it more than Quantum of Solace. But at the end of the day, not the best way to end the James Bond, the Pierce Brosnan James Bond era. Pierce Brosnan deserves so much better in terms of having a good send off, and just doesn't do it justice. I think he should have at least one more outing as Bond and end his Bond era on a high. Was Harley, but he did get everything enough in the end his Bond era was a high, in my opinion. So he wasn't all bad. He had everything enough in the end his James Bond era on a high, in my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye now.